remember thinking
You're right. No,
about
I remember we commented on it. We said something about there being the 4 radar ships. We said, holy cow, look at all the radar.
That's right. Ooh, knock out my turret, why don't you?
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a look here at the deployment. Red Empire is sending a Grozavoy down to C and a Yu Yang to B. They also have a Des Moines, a Hindenburg. Oh, it looks like we got a very heavy push going down towards the C cap. They have nothing going up towards A. A couple token ships heading towards B. But the very vast majority of their fleet is beelining it straight for the C cap.
Interesting. Well, what we've got on this end, we've got what looks like Yamato, Zhao, Worcester, and Grozavoy headed to C, while Yamato, Worcester, Moskva, and Gearing head to A.
Interesting. So, yeah, I think CUTIE might run into quite a few ships that want to handle down at the C cap, but they're going to get A completely. There is not a soul anywhere remotely close to A, so they will get that cap for free.
Interesting.
As I mentioned earlier, it's not generally advisable to leave one flank completely wide open, but we'll see if CUTIE is able to react properly to this Red Empire push that's coming down at C. It's coming, Sea Raptor. It's coming.
Gonna be fun to see then. Well, we'll keep our eyes on C then. We won't look at A for a while. If there's not many action up there, we just won't look. Who's in B?
A Rule is in B. The lone Red Empire ship, relatively close to B. He's chilling at the southwest corner of the cap and moving southwest as we speak.
Uh-oh, I see a Worcester. I love the name. Don't Lewd the Lolly. Shout out to my fellow wiki editor, Zeke. He'll get a kick out of that reference if somebody sends it to him later. Somebody clip that so I can send it to Zeke later. Thanks.
So it looks like Red Empire is going to get B for free. Yep, A Rule is going to cap it here right about now. There we go.
Bit of a surprise. A lot of radar, and they're going to let them have it for free. But I guess, you know, early on, early cap's not as big a deal usually.
Not as big of a deal. You just need to be careful about letting the point total get out of control. You know, if you wait a few minutes and don't contest anything, then all of a sudden you blink and you're down 150.
Well, we saw that the last King of the Sea tournament on the NA server. We saw it in the cross-server event. VOR let PSV just free cap them on trap for a while, and next thing they knew, they were down 300 points.
Yep, and it looks like CUTIE is doing exactly what they need to do. They see that there's a whole bunch of Red Empire ships coming down to B. The Worcester and the Zhao immediately turned away, so they definitely made the right play there. We'll just see if they can get out of there with a decent amount of hit points to spare.
Zhao probably can as long as he can stay undetected. And the Worcester's detection should be about the same as the Zhao, so they should be okay. Of course, continuing to fire at the destroyers not helping. That's going to keep you spotted.
Bakai?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I mean, do whatever, but I wouldn't be doing that in his shoes.
Yep.
I'd be preserving every scrap of health I could, knowing the amount of steel that's bearing down on me from that end of the map.
More shells coming at El Bakai, excuse me. And he is...
He was on fire. No, he is on fire. He must have put one out already.
He thought about turning back in for a second, but I believed he realized that discretion is the better part of valor there, and he's gonna disengage. Now the Kurfürst is moving up to tank a little damage for Red Empire here. Oh my goodness, over 30,000. I don't know if that was a Citadel. It might have touched that front bar bet.
It must have been Lady Alyssa's Yamato, you think, huh?
Yeah, that had to have been the Yami. What a shot. That is very unfortunate for Master Kenway.
More of Alyssa's shells going down range on Kenway now, but he's got a steep angle. They lost sight of him. He'll have to tell us what the result of those is.
Decent bit. He's down to 56,000.
Another 10K or so. Now, they've got both their battleships in that same grid square.
They do. Another interesting decision to pair two battleships up next to one another. Another interesting thing, Mr. Sea Raptor, you can see that there's 3 ships bearing down upon B from the northwest for CUTIE.
Yep.
Like I said, going for a 2-cap strat while completely...
I tell you, they should have brilliant shots on V-Dash's Des Moines there. Like this Moskva should be punishing him with AP as soon as he can. There's some damage coming in now.
Yep, Old Master Saru is moving into a position. It's going to force that Red Empire Des Moines V-Dash over there to move out of dodge, but now CUTIE is starting to find some better positions here.
Well, IR-64 charging into the B-cap, but under a tremendous amount of fire while he does it. Gonna grab some island cover here and at least contest the cap, if not flip it completely. 5 minutes
Lost
gone.
about-
Both teams jockeying for position. No kills just yet. RE down a little bit on health.
Yeah, we'll see if CUTIE is going to be able to continue to just slowly tighten that noose around. Obviously, there's also the Wooster over there helping out Old Master Saru. Yeah, so far, no ship is in imminent danger of kicking the bucket, at least not what I see, but...
Well, the RE Des Moines are both in the same grid square right there in G6, and they're both kind of beat up. They're not like on the verge of instant death, but they're in definitely a dev strike range if they get hit from quite the wrong angle.
And it's also unfortunate to have two Des Moines so close to one another because, you know, you
not
limit
your radar angles.
Yeah. Looks like first EJ and the Moskva is going to take a torpedo right along the center line. 12,000 damage right there.
Well, you know what I find. Oh, yeah. See there. Just look at Life Pack. Life Pack just got hammered by something.
Yep, and it looks like he's going
to be out here in moments. 390 HP. More shells coming in. All they got to do is to love tap him. There he goes.
There it is.
First kill going to CUTIE here on Tears of the Desert. What I was going to say was that the position that CUTIE has set them up in, they're basically barricading B effectively. I mean, sorry, barricading A effectively. They're now contesting B. It really puts RE in a bad position in terms of, you know, their entire team is on the southern end of the map, from the G line or farther south. They've got to do something if they want to contest the map.
And Sea Raptor, just imagine if they sent one of their battleships and maybe one cruiser up to A. You know, just the holding force. That Moskva and Wooster wouldn't be able to sit there, you know.
If you were to send one of the battleships in a Hindenburg, you take the A escort, right? Run them up the 2 line, you'd really put a lot of pressure on that Wooster and that Moskva. They'd have to do something.
And they would, because now Red Empire is at a position where they've been cornered in, generally speaking, about the bottom fourth, the bottom right part of the map, with the lone exception being Benij Spore over here in the Hindi, but... You know,
MFL's Grozovoy getting hit pretty hard here.
Yes, he did. Oh yeah, he's taking some more fire.
Well, the other Grozovoy is over there in smoke, continuing to shell him. Yu Yang now caught out, spotted in the middle of the B cap. No cover around. He's going to have to smoke.
Oh boy.
Do they have a radar available for him? I don't know. I see the Wooster. I see the Moskva. I don't know if they're in radar range.
Oh, the Moskva, Old Master Saru is only 9 kilometers.
Well, I think he used his radar already.
He already did? Okay.
I think so. I think I saw him use it a little while ago. Still a tight game here. 8 minutes gone. The team's barely separated by 40 points almost. CUTIE up a ship, but that's about it right now.
Some torpedoes coming in on Benij Spore. He's going to eat one on the nose. That's very unfortunate. Going to force his damage control. So now he also is under sustained fire from a Wooster, so he needs to get to the right.
Is he able to spot that Wooster?
Currently, I believe his spotting plane is detecting him right now.
Okay.
One of the Yamis, H. Nelson for CUTIE, is down to about a quarter HP, and he's burning, trying to get behind the island.
That's interesting. He moved up a bit. He was not in that position last I checked on him. Yeah, see, Spore needed help, right? He's in a decent position. He needed a battleship to go with him.
MFL though, it's down to 1,700 hit points. I don't know if. Okay, the Moskva and the Des Moines are both shooting at him.
Lots more shells coming in. Dodges them all. Doesn't take a single hit. More shells continuing to fall. The gearing does bag Benij Spore's Hindenburg, but CUTIE MFL might be the first kill of the game for RE here.
Oh, Cruiser Albakai.
There he goes.
Taking some big hits. Okay, he's down, and Cruiser Albakai is caught broadside too.
He is.
Interrupt you there.
It's okay. Still a 1-ship lead for CUTIE, but that may end here as Obakai about to take a big hunk of AP. There he goes.
That's it.
Kurfürst AP ends his game as the ships go back to being tied. CUTIE up a cap now, having successfully held a B against the Yu Yang and Hindenburg push that kind of came up the 4 line.
Oh, look at that. A-Rule ran into the island. I don't even know if that was purpose. Ran into the island, and it stopped him completely, pulling like a 20G turn right there. And the Moskva shells just completely whiffed past him. He's going to be able to get out of radar range of Old Master Saru. Wow. Came very close to dying right there. But yeah, now Red Empire has the advantage here.
Well, RE has a lead, but it's a lead that's going to disappear within the next 5 or 6 seconds as CUTIE's going to go up on the strength of their cap advantage.
Uh-oh. Don't lid the lolly. Yeah, your favorite name over there. He's flashing a broadside right now, trying to turn around right in front of artillery fire is Yamato. I don't know if he's going to be able to complete this turn in time.
I'm a little surprised to see him still firing and not attempting to make this turn under some kind of stealth, but
yeah,
it's not at the moment.
There's no planes around that could be...
Torps coming in astern of him. Trick with the Worcester is the Worcester's armor is so weak it doesn't care what what angle the Yemi shells come in at.
That's right. Artillery fires 2 forward guns, taking a shot. The dispersion looks good, or at least the one gun.
All right, takes some decent
Okay,
hits. There he goes. They were telling him to try and go dark, but he didn't. RE goes up a ship now.
A little bit more breathing space. Torpedo planes coming in on the Yu Yang, Mr. Sea Raptor.
I see this.
Caught out of position.
Yeah, he a little farther forward than he should be.
Yeah, I think he's going to kick the bucket.
I don't think the torpedo planes are going to be necessary. I think they're going to kill him with shell fire. 17 HP now for Rule, trying to survive, but there he goes.
Here comes the strafe.
Decent,
just in the nick of time.
Torpedo strike going in on Master Kenway's Kerfurst here. He's going to eat all 5 of these that made it into the water.
Luckily, he only ate 1 from that second group that got hit. He's probably going to shoot here at Ire. Yep, the rear turrets are out on the gearing. Oh boy, I don't know if he's going to make it this turn out alive.
Ire's spotted up here, taking some secondary fire. Looks like he's gone dark now. Kenway looking rough, 17,000 HP and falling.
Yeah, he's going to die here. That Worcester's DPM is going to melt him. I mean, he obviously had to use his damage control.
He's either burning or flooding. Looks like he's burning. The space camos make it hard for me to tell.
Whenever you got the blue lightning, that's fire.
Got it.
Yeah. But he's going to die. Here he goes.
CUTIE goes up a ship now, up on caps with 8 minutes to play.
And Sea Raptor,
artillery fires Yamato's almost out.
Yep. And you saw there, Old Master Saru just chilling northwest of B.
Yep.
They were never able to budge him out. And right there, that looks like it might be the game here for Red Empire. They just didn't have any good flanking shots on him because they didn't have anything up in the
they were looking really good a minute ago, but the loss of their battleships within seconds of each other is really going to put them on the back foot here. Because the Yamatos are in a great position to really crossfire these Des Moines in the middle of the map.
And that's what you want. You want your BBs on opposite ends so that at least one of them has a half-decent angle to work with. That's the whole ultimate goal. And you can see that CUTIE knows that. I mean, both of them, they're like 28 kilometers apart. That is perfect. So Red Empire is going to get onto the B cap here momentarily, smoking up their
well, they're smoking up the Des Moines there into the cap. It looks like as if they're trying to use the Des Moines to cap the point. No, the smoke cloud doesn't extend that far, but the Des Moines is shrouded in there.
Oh, the Grozavoy's broadside to torpedoes. He's going to be able to accelerate in time.
There are torps coming into that smoke.
D-Dash is he's going to die from the torp. Well, hold on. It might hit the nose and not kill him, but we'll see. Nope. Hit him right on the nose.
Fortuitous torps there, working out for CUTIE. Grozavoy spotted now, bottom into the cap, trying to get out. Takes a big hit there.
Nelson, very good shot. And, you know, he was down to about a quarter HP about 5 minutes ago, Sea Raptor, and he disengaged, he stealthed up, he healed up, and now he's re-entering the battle with some more HP to work with. So good play by Nelson. And that's it.
There we go.
Very nice game. That was a lot more King of the Seas looking like that. A lot more, you know, good back and forth. That was good to watch.
Yep, CUTIE claiming game 1 here on Tears of the Desert. Now, the RE carrier doing some serious work with his planes there. Check out the plane kills.
41 plane kills. That's the highest that I can think of that I've ever seen. Anything in the 20s for a CV is doing some work. So to have 41 planes is, you know, no small part.